God said, I would like to talk to you about your heart. Your heart may feel wounded right now, and you don't even know why. You think of this and that, yet you really don't know why your heart is aching. It aches because it aches. Maybe you have put all your eggs in one basket of your heart. You know, your heart wouldn't feel heavy if you didn't let your heart be a repository for everything in the world. It is better that your heart becomes a repository for all the happy things that come before you. Since when did your heart have to become a repository for ill winds that blow? Your heart is meant to be a safe place for happiness. What are you burdening your heart for? Your heart is meant for love, not scrapes and bruises. Your heart is not meant to be a wastebasket. Your heart is meant to be a heart, and everyone knows that a heart is meant for love. You know it, and yet you may have made your heart a dumping ground. Your heart is a beautiful treasure chest. Would you put torn rags into a silk-lined treasure chest? You would put jewels and love notes and emblems of love. In your heart, which is the greatest treasure chest in creation, you have put dregs and shards of glass. You have put them there and kept them there. You have kept them warm there. Out, out, anything that does not belong in your heart. You have too much stuffed in your heart. Let's clear out your heart. It is not that you have to develop a thick skin. You don't have to be hard-hearted. You just don't have to store everything in your heart. When something enters your heart that does not belong there, take it out. Take it out right away. Have another receptacle to put it in, a pretty trash can perhaps, or a hole dug in the backyard or a dumpster anywhere. The dumpster will be emptied soon enough. It is your heart that must be emptied of all riffraff right this minute. You have seen how when you delete a whole list of things on the computer, there is an image of one folder after another flying away. Let your heart empty itself just like that. The computer doesn't ponder over each item. It doesn't reread it and make two piles. No, a decision is made, and the computer deletes away. No looking back. Make your decision now. Enough of the old ragged hurts. Off with their heads. Out the door. If you insist, one kiss goodbye, but that's it. No great ceremony. No tears. Wounds go off to a better place and your heart is left with room to spare. Empty your heart of what never was entitled to be there. Your heart, I repeat, is not a repository for that which would scratch your heart. Talons of hurt do not belong in your heart. Your heart is forgiving. You don't want to keep hurt in your heart or give even one of those hurtful things to another. It would be a mistake. Under any circumstances, it is a mistake to give away any of your hurt to another. It is a mistake for you to be wounded. It is a mistake to take pain in. Somehow you got the idea that your heart was to take all the punches. Not at all. Dispense with hurt. Come, find some joy to put in your heart. Love your heart. Really, if you knew I resided within your heart, would you let anything come in that you don't want me to receive? Would you really allow in that which should not have been allowed in the first place? Would you let in stress and irritation to keep me company within your heart? You simply haven't thought of what you have been accumulating in your heart. From this day forward, no longer do you accept anything unwanted that pushes its way into your heart. No, you say from firm ground. Sorry, you can't come into this heart. This heart is for treasures. This heart is for love, love only. If you aren't love, you can't come in. So scat. Get out of here, and don't come back. Beloveds, you don't have to be hospitable to everything.